This week I'm bringing you another Malcom 2025 demo. Again, you will have to forgive the camera work for this because I had to record it off screen, but the subsequent ones will be much better. This talk is by Chakkaphan Kangkorn, probably butchered the shit out of his name, but it's a pretty great talk about how to create a sci-fi color scheme using limited colors. Before we start, I want to remind everyone that the second wave of my miniature has already launched and pre-orders are ongoing. The second wave will start shipping in September, so make sure you get your order in before they're sold out. These come in a premium packaging. If you dig the design, please do consider supporting the channel, as this is my full-time gig. I hope to do more of these characters in the future. Feathers and Steel is a globe-trotting passion project for which I hope to release a lot more of the characters from this universe. And to give you a little bit of teaser, I'm actually working with some other artists as well to bring their designs in miniature form to you. So I hope you'll keep the love and support coming. I really do appreciate it.
We have the color from the a.k.a. Dungeon. Yep. And the color I picked today is the main color with magenta, the deep blue, and the deep yellow. The reason why I bring these three colors to mixing because these three colors seem to be the brightest hue in the color red. So this should be in this color. Yep. The reason I not bring the normal red because the normal red cannot mix into magenta. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. All right, the technique is simple, just like watercolor. Are you ready? If you're ready, please give me some sound. Thank you. All right, so. For the primers. Primer is very important for the technique. I pick the light gray, light gray. Because gray is a neutral color, so you can bring it to the highlight or a little bit in the middle. So if you do this technique, use the light gray primers. Yep. All right, I'm going to start. Thank you, I know, thank you. All right. Before you use the color, just shake a little bit. All right. What I'm gonna do today is a little bit different from what you know in a normal day. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do like this. I put the model in the water. You might, why you do that? But I will show you why. Okay, I cover everything with water. Water. Water is important. And after that, I prepare my color. Just the basics three colors. Red, magenta, deep blue, and lemon yellow. All right. Then we start. I will do first and then I will explain later about it so you will get it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're ready.
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go shoot! Whoa, don't be scared, just let the color do its work, yeah? Don't be scared, just let the color do its work. Just let it do the job. This is nature of color, so let them flow together, just like that. This technique is called wet on wet. So you use the wet color to blend it together. You don't need to spend 4 hours for blending things. It's for starting. So you will get the idea of what you're going to do. The SciFi color is you see the Pinterest photo thing, it will have some kind of magenta pink and a little bit blue like the fluorescent light. So this color will bring you the first step of the concept of this color idea. And I will use a little bit of magenta here. Just tap, 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 tap. A little bit more of the color, or here. And you can see here, it have a ring of the cloth. I just, that's it. Just let it dry a little. All right, so it's a starting concept. So we don't spend too long with this process. We can go dirty with it, and then we can go detail after that. And you might wondering, what is this for? It's the secret of human nature. Our eyes detect the yellow first. This is the nature. So I will bring the yellow tone into the focal point. It's the focus point. So it will bring the focal point more noticeable. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna paste the yellow with a little further. And I'm gonna aim for the focal point. The focal point is the area where we focus most on your work. Put it here. Flat, 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 flat. You guys might a little bit shocked what I'm doing. The color is nothing because it's already mixed with the water at the foot. So don't worry. If I do it at home, I will not use the hair dryer. I just let the color to dry naturally. Because if you force it too much with the heat, the flow of color will get stuck and it's not blend together. So if you do this at home, you just leave it for like maybe 10 minutes. You can go watch Netflix series maybe, and then come back to work again. So it's not a serious work. It's fun to do. Okay, I will need some highlight on the shirt, so I just follow the wrinkle like. That's it. That is how art starts. Okay, we got a rough idea of this figure. You see, we see the focal point, which the yellow tone in the middle, and the red, which is in the part of highlight. We have warm tone, and we have cool tone. Warm color represent deep, dark, silent. That's why I put the cold color in the shadow part. And warm color represent like power, attractive. That's why I use magenta in the highlight part. That's it. Just 3 colors. Okay, but this show I don't have much time, so I'm gonna use hair dryer a little bit. But before you use hair dryer, you let the color like dry a little bit. If you see the water too much, the photo will like blow out, like okay. All right. Gently here up. Okay. And after this, we're gonna put some more detail. But before we paint it, we look at the reference. You see, it looks like a flesh tone, but it actually comes from the magenta mixed with the lemon yellow. But we will have 2 things that we're gonna mix with the color palette, which is black and white. Actually, you can use black and white, but I cannot find black and white, so don't worry. Just mention that it's only black and white, okay? All right. Black and white, in theory, is not color. It's something that makes your color disappear into darker or lighter, but it will disappear your color. So don't use this too much. Just use a little bit of it. So I'll put it right here, and the white part nearby the yellow right here. All right. So, what is your art class teach about? Red, yellow, turn into? Red and yellow, turn into? Orange, like good. So, but this one, magenta and yellow, will turn into some kind of red. And we put more yellow, it will turn into something like orange. And when you put the orange and the white color, it will turn into flint, like this. Just like that. This is the power of mixing the colors. Just starting with the bright color, because a.k.a. have the very opaque and bright color, so this is matched for this technique and this style. Okay, I'm gonna start with the focal point first. I will bring the flash tone here. Alright, the camera ready. Bring her here. And here, just follow the sculptures, nothing to fear, just follow. And when it's turned into this area, which is a cool tone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back. So just use this. Mix with the blue, and it's going to turn into some kind of purple tone. And I'm going to put it here. Just like that. And then I just put a blue here. Magenta here to the flash tone. And you can see we turn from warm tone into cool tone with the 3D color. Yeah? Magenta? No, I mix magenta with the blue. Yeah, just a little blue. The black, why? Why a big black? Because we have a tons of color in our work, so we need some, easy word is some bus stop for the color. That's to relax your eyes. Your eyes, when you see something like that, just so many colors, there is one black spot for you to rest your eye. It will make your work more comfort to see. So what I'm gonna put the black, I just put the pure black. Because the black is no color. So I just put around here, just a little place, a little bus stop, cozy bus stop. To balance your work. Just like that. And we do the same with the flash tone. Flash tone is here. Amps here. Magenta. Yeah. Just draw a little bit of muscle line for her. Yeah. Anyone go to gym? If you go to gym, you try to see your belly, you see the six-pack. I don't have, sorry. Never mind, because it's just drawing to the muscle lines here to create the feeling of the muscle. Just like that. All right. Okay, and we add some yellow touch nearby the focal point color. We put it here. The reason why I put it here because it will bring attractive your eyes into the set more. So why I put the yellow color here. Put it here. A little bit some flesh tone here. At first, it will look so ugly because the color is it's everywhere. But we will start with the very rough concept and then we'll come back again in the most detail. All right. And then it's a basic of a shadow, mid-tone, and highlight. But instead of mixing to white or to black, we just use color instead. All right. And for the head, use a little bit pink. Because the flesh tone, we add some yellow. So to make the pink look more like the object that's separate from the skin, we don't add more yellow. We just add a little white to thicken the color. So it will be different from the flesh tone. The yellow and here. Oh, not yellow, the pink. Here. And
Wow,
here.
beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. And for this part, you might see it's only the warm color here. To balance the color, I will borrow the color from this part, which is blue. I'll put a little bit blue to make some shadow over here. So if we balance, because we bring the color from the other side into the other side. The blue. Here, because this is a shadow here. And in the blue part, we just use some magenta because it's a little bit darker, so we use darker here. Here's here. Just draw the jawline here, the cheek here. Okay, this is our only just the middle. We not focus too much on detail. We just do the rough concept. And deep. Deeper. And for the flesh tone, it's some kind of orange. So we use the complementary color to separate the skin from the shirt. What is the complementary of orange? Anyone else? Complementary of the orange? Is blue. Yeah, it's a blue. If you open the Google, you can see the complementary chart of the color. So we will use contrast by the complementary. So it will separate the word with the color. Everything right here is about color. You just play along with the color, right? So the shirt will be blue. And then it will separate from the skin tone. But, don't just paint blue. I will bring some color from the flesh tone here for the highlight. to make it balance in the cool tone. So I will bring some magenta here, but darken a little bit with the blue. So it will be warm tone shadow. I will put it here to balance the wave to be overall. Just right here. And in the middle, I will put some little black here. Not to be serious with the detail because it's a sci-fi color scheme, so you can play many colors that you can. But try to balance the color. Okay? This part we put some kind of warm tone. Also this part. We put some blue here. Put some blue right here. A little bit here and here. So, right now you will see the color is starting to look more clear than the first that we put our color into it. And then we focus back on the flesh tone. Right here. And when you finish this, you can add some more highlight. The highlight, I will use the white mixed with a little bit of lemon yellow to make it turn into some kind of ice yellow. So, if you don't want to mix, you can get some ice yellow that is similar to this color. I will bring this to mix with the flesh tone. As a little yellow. And this part is going to be more detailed. Put the highlight here. Here. Just follow the muscle line, just right here. Alright, and this is the most brightened part, so we will not use this color to this area. So we will let the focal point the brightest color. So this highlight will be dropped down a little bit. So I will do this color, drop down a little bit, more darker. Here. Just right here. And for this part, I will use darker color, but when the darker color plays in the shadow area, it will be brighter. But in shadow area, the highlight should not be as bright as the highlighter. Alright. And then I will put the more highlight here. And once highlight in the pinks, here. You see that I didn't paint like this. I try to make a single stroke. Just like that. I will add some shadow here. Right here. Alright, and the highlight for the blue tone, I will add a little bit greenish color. So yellow and blue will turn into green. But I don't want to be that much green, so I add some blue. And I will put it into right here. Just like that. You said the blue is not boring anymore. It's more color. And then we add some more highlight here. Right? You can spend like 1 day to paint this. You see that in the first step it looks so messy. Everything like go around, but in the first concept for you to understand. You separate warm part in this area and the cold tone in this area. And I think the blending is not focused on this project because it's about playing with color. Right. Here's a subline here. You see? The color started shifting. So you don't need to miss anything accurately because all the color were just in only 5 bottles. They're all being the same. So don't worry if you forget that which color it is because they will be there. And some highlight here. You might notice that I didn't blend it. I just let the color flow together and then I will blend this in. And if you finish this process, like you blend in the color already, you can do something like make your characters look more like a sci-fi cartoons. So I will mix black with blue to make a dark blue, to aging the line. Just like that. So it will look more like cartoon characteristics. Just like that. It's like drawing cartoons. Don't worry about it. Because the secret of our human eyes, you don't need to blend it perfectly. You just put some another sharp line nearby it, and then your overall work will be blended together by your eyes. So this is kind of tricky and funny because when people say, why your work so soft and blend, I said, no, my work tricks your eye to blend yourself. So the audience will blend the color themselves with their eyes. That's the point of this playing with the sharp line and the gradient. And the after that, there is no true or false. You can add it by your own imagination. Because we start from the first concept. There is no accuracy position that you have to put this color into this position, you have to put this color into this position. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just doing by feeling. But before start the feeling, we start with the rough separate between the warm highlight part and the cold tone part. You might notice that I didn't do any kind of blending no, I'm not doing that. I just paste the color on top of that, build layer by layer, and then we blend together after this. this is the starting process. And this is the final one. So I can give you, and you can see in the close-up. Yeah, this one is come from the same process. It just takes more time than this. But I want to show you the idea of how I create the work without hesitating or fears or feeling that you do something wrong. There's nothing wrong. You just need to experiment, try, and then you will get the result. And the result can be like a million of the result. It doesn't need to be accurate what I do. So I think this is the concept of how we combine art and hobby together. Artists, painters, we just like opening restaurant. We have many restaurants, many flavors, many styles. Japanese, Chinese, Thai food, Indian food, European food. If we have many styles, we have many flavors. That is how the world is so beautiful. It's a beautiful difference. That's it. And this is how I paint miniature with the SciFi color scheme with the limit palette. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me. I feel free to help you and answer you. Thank you for today. Thank you so much for attention. Thank you. I think I still have more because I have to finish 2:45. I still have more time, so I will show you how I play, okay?
Wow. That's it. Give me.
He says, give me.
Give me.
Yeah?
Can you see the color?
Sure. It's a magenta, lemon yellow, and the deep blue. Yeah. These three were opaque and bright, so it's very good for racing. Okay, I need to add one color. And you can also do this kind of technique, like after you will blend up, put many color, you can do some kind of like glazing to make it more soft. So you may say that I didn't care much about the sculpture, I just pasted it. This one also. Just like that. Don't be scared. Like, just do it. I still have more minutes to go, so I'm gonna finish this a little bit. Give her some eyes. A little bit of the SciFi thing. All right, that's it for like a 45-minute sketching, really rough sketch. And today, finished this sketch. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
What are you waiting for? Slap the shit out of that button.